Welcome back, everyone, back to another video. Today is episode 3 of your Quebec Nordiques franchise mode, as today it is a big episode as we're going through our first year as to start the season off for 6-9-1. Nice. Taylor Hall has been ripping it up for the Quebec Nordiques. As today we're just going to get through the first year for the Quebec Nordiques. We're going to simulate the entire year. We're also going to have to do some lineup tweaking because in the last episode when we looked at things, the team was not playing very well in every single fucking category. Games 4 per game, we're struggling just to score goals right now. We're the worst team. Defensively, we're one of the worst teams defensively, which we should not be since we have a great goaltender in Henrik Lundqvist and Giordano and Ryan McDonagh back in the back end, and we should be playing pretty well. But there's some problems that we need to kind of troubleshoot right now. We're going to put Henrik and I think Kasperi Kapanen up on the first line. So Taylor Hall, Henrik, Kapanen, and then Hornquist, Stahl, and Perron. Depth-wise, we're going to put Zizekas up there for right now, and then Armia could play center. Actually, Goudreau could play center. That's what we'll do there. But Sutquist has not been doing good. Guryanov has not been doing very good in that position either. Defensively, Giordano and Ryan McDonagh have not been playing good with each other, so it's going to be Giordano and Larson, McDonagh and Sanheim, and then McCable and Fleury will stay the same. Lundqvist still doing great, 913, 251. Special teams wise, we need to kind of figure this out because this. Oh my god, I keep burping. I'm drinking some root beer now. I'm fucking burping like a horse. We're gonna try Guryanov up on the top. Actually, we'll try Kapanen so he can go in that one-time position instead of Perron. So we'll throw Kasperi Kapanen there. Guryanov could go there. Hopefully that could still all work pretty well. And then Kapanen up there. That should go good there. So that's what I'm thinking for the lineups for the Quebec Nordiques. PK-wise, we got to change that up as well and take a look at what we can do there. I don't think we really could. I think it's as good as it can get. It is really as good as it can get. Let me just take off my sweater here, boys. It's a little bit hot in my room as it's sunny as fuck out and just too goddamn nice for some odd reason. And when I make videos, I start to sweat because I'm talking so much to the point where I'm making myself sweat. Anyways, so we did all the lineup changes. Let's just start getting into the simulation here, boys. That's what we're going to get into here in episode 3. We're going to simulate through most of the season. Hopefully we can make it into the playoffs for the inaugural season for the Quebec Nordiques. We got Taylor Hall. We got a pretty good looking team. I mean, we can totally make a fucking pace for the Stanley Cup final right now, man. But if not, we're going to do some stuff. We're going to maybe make a couple tweaks. We got some old players. We do. Oh, Ian Mikkelsen, we got to trade him out of here. Right. I keep forgetting to do that. In case this Zekas is out too. Fuck me. Fuck me, bud. Everyone's getting injured right now. Okay, so Zeke's back in the lineup. Big W there against the St. Louis Blues. We got to get rid of Ian Mikkelsen and get some draft picks, which is a big thing that we've been doing on and really working on is getting more and more draft picks every single day with this team since we got Vijanovsky. But look at the draft picks we have for this year. We're going to start working on some picks for next year. But we're really starting to develop some nice draft picks coming to the team and stuff like that, which I've been liking because I like building up on the draft picks. I like having that factor that we're going to be super deep in the drafts here later on in the future. So big fucking deal there with the Buffalo Sabres, taking a bunch of picks for them. We could have probably got a bit more, but that's fine by me. We get rid of Ian Mikkelsen off the team. So Taylor Hall still ripping things up. 17 points in 20 games. What a man he is. We're going to get up to about January 1st, see how well the team is doing. But we need to start getting some big victories against some big divisional teams, and that's a big one there. We're going to persuade. Oh, I didn't mean to agree. Fuck me. Disagree. Sorry, bud. I'm going to have to disagree on this one. Sorry, David. I meant to go persuade, but my fucking controller decided not to move. So we're way out of a playoff spot right now, and with us losing these games, we cannot be taking these losses. Really, we can't. We got to start getting some W's here, boys. Eric Stahl, I'm sorry how I'm playing. Persuade him. Persuade him. There we go. Although you haven't been before, and I'm confident. And so if we're not in the playoffs, we're going to be trading away a lot of the old guys like Eric Stahl, David Perron, Patrick Hornquist, guys like that. Those guys are going to be out of the team because the fact that matter is we picked those guys up so we could put a spot. If we're not, we're going to trade those guys for some young kids that can be very much in use for our future of our squad. Valeria Nikushkin. Hopefully he develops very, very nicely into a good player. we really don't need Hinostraza, and trading away a third-round pick that we can use for picking up some future players. Hinostraza is like I think he's almost 27 now, so I feel like that's my pick 6 here. We need to start getting some victories together. We really need to start winning some games. So how well is this? We'll do actually not bad. Actually, I'm gonna keep that line together. I feel like Army I could be taking out and then throwing Adam Lowry. I feel like that would be a pretty good damn line there. Yeah, that's gonna be perfect. I like that. We'll keep going with that. We need to start getting some wins together, though, here, boys. We really got to get some... Oh, there's a big W against the Montreal Canadiens. The Battle of Quebec. David Perron, get your ass back in there. How well is the first line doing? I don't know. The worst. The second line is really performing well together. That's nice to see. Well, at least we got one line going. Concussion for Mark Giordano. That's a huge injury as we're losing our captain and Mark Giordano for a month at a time. But we're starting to get some big W's. We're only 3 points out of a playoff position. We're right on the ass of the Toronto Maple Leafs. So we're so close right now as we're getting some big injuries right now, which is not good. Colin Fillen, we're going to have to call him up. We're getting some injuries here, boys. And some bad times. We're starting to win some games. And now we're starting to lose big-time players. So Jake McCabe can go and play with Sanheim. Extra attacker. Can be just Taylor Hall and Eric Stahl. That could be who it is. Eric Stahl, my man. Go for it, buddy. Best lines in the AHL. A big loss there against the Dallas Stars. Oh my God, the injuries, bro. They're so bad this year. We really cannot stay healthy right now. We're losing players left and right. Taylor Hall, how well is he doing? 31 fucking points this year. What a man. I love Taylor Hall. He's like my favorite fucking hockey player ever. Casey Zizekas, I do not want to do that deal. I'm good. Another loss there against the Ottawa Senators, and it just seems like we won a bunch of games there, and now, oh, that is a big injury. Taylor Hall out with an MCL sprain. It's practically donezo from here, boys. We just lost our leading goal scorer in Taylor Hall. That's fucking devastating. Joel Army, I could play on the second line, sure. Fuck me, boys. That's definitely not an in CC right now, man. Really was not. Was not what I wanted to see today. Gurionov could play with Stahl and Hornquist. That's what we could do there. Fuck me. How do we lose the fucking best player on our team? We lose both Taylor Hall and Mark Giordano to injuries. Both of our top tier fucking players to our team, both of our leaders of this team are gone with injuries. So that's a real big bummer. Mark Giordano should be coming back here soon, but we're losing some big players, and both Mark Giordano and Taylor Hall. It's just that's rough. I want to see who our captains is. I want to see if I set that up. Stahl, Hall, and Giordano. Yeah, I did. Good on me. Sometimes I forget. Sometimes I. We really need to get our shit together here, boys. We really do to get our shit together. Like, we need to start winning some games. And fucking winning some games is a fucking guarantee that we need to do. So another loss against the Toronto Maple Leafs. Oh my fucking lord. Tim Schaller, head coach replaced player. Sebastian Repo, no. Best lines. Minnesota, another loss. A shootout loss. We got a point there, but I mean, does that really matter in the end? Best lines there. Big win there against the Ducks. I mean, really doesn't matter anymore. We're not really, I don't think we're going to even make it close to the playoffs right now. Unless we really start pulling shit together. But the way that we keep on playing, we're playing like dog shit right now. And especially since we lost our best player in Taylor Hall. We're getting back Mark Giordano, which is big. That's huge that we got him back. But I don't know, man. This is a team that we might just have to wait for another year and go into the Montreal draft and maybe pick up, Alexis Lafont-Rain. You never know, man. He might be a possibility for this team. So let's keep on simulating here, boys. We just need to collect some W's. That's all we need to do. If not, we can revamp the team, trade away a couple of the oldies, and go from there. Mark Giordano, Stahl, some of the older guys, and just kind of go a little bit younger with the team. Adam Larson, get your bitch ass back in the lineup. Adam Larson, yes. Get back in. There we go. Fucking kind of fully build health team. Back to normal, kind of. We're actually starting to win some games, too, with Mark Giordano back in the lineup. We've won 3 of the last, the last couple games, but now we're just starting to lose a couple more games, so that's just fucking awesome. Taylor Hall, there we go. Our boat. No, we're gonna wait until February. It's fucking January time, and we need to wait until he actually is fully ready to go back in the lineup and full bill of health, which is what we want for the man. Duclair? Fuck. We're gonna have to decline that one, boys. We don't want to trade any more picks. We want to keep all the picks that we have. Hornqvist leading the team in points. To Taylor Hall got injured there. Patrick Hornqvist really stepping up as a big-time player. And, ooh, Denis Gurianov. Look at that. Really stepping up there. 13 goals, 12 assists. Gurianov, I know he always fucking steps up in this game. He always becomes a really good player if you give him ice time. So, Gurianov, he might be a guy that we look at to really be a future step-up guy for the team. But, anyways, we're going back to the same old lineups. Taylor Hall is back in the lineup for Kasperi Kapanen and them. So, it's stepping back up here, boys. Taylor Hall is back in lineup, our man. And can we fucking start winning some games to maybe step it into the playoffs? We'll have to see. And, oh, big loss there against the Vegas Golden Knights. Big W against the LA Kings. Another one there against the New York Islanders. Since Taylor Hall is back in the lineup, we're starting to get some big W's here for the boys. And that's what I like to see, man. We need to just keep carrying in these wins. Big win there against the Flyers. Can we win it against the Jets? Either way, unless we win every game from here until now and we're in a wild card spot, that's the only way I'm going to say let's not rebuild the team. But either way, I think we're going to rebuild the team. I think we're going to trade away a couple players, revamp the team, keep like Taylor Hall and so. But we were the way that I'm going to go about things with Taylor Hall is because he wants to be on a playoff team, right? He wants to be on a playoff team. So I have promised Taylor Hall personally that in the next 3 years, one of these 3 years, we're going to have to be in the playoffs. If we're not, that means Taylor Hall is going to want to be traded. Actually, we'll do 4 years. I've talked with him. He wants to do 4 years. So 4 years, if we're not a playoff team in 4 years, then he's going to be asked to be moved from the Quebec Nordiques. Okay? So we're so far out of a playoff spot, might as well start rebuilding the team a bit, okay? So that's what we're going to be doing. Let's take a look at the Quebec Nordiques stats-wise and everything like that. What went wrong with this year's team? Goals for per game. We weren't able to score goals. Goals against. Couldn't play defense. We really couldn't do legit anything. We couldn't play hockey. That's just the basic fundamentals of everything. And who the fuck was our coach? Because maybe it was our coach that was coaching the team. Shit, Fanuff. He was an A everywhere, man. He was a good coach. Maurice Fanuff. We might have to upgrade a bit in the assistant coach, but he wasn't too bad. I mean, Mario Fanuff is not the worst coach in the world, and he did pretty good with the time that he had. So, anyways, let's take a look at the team leaders for your Quebec Nordiques. Eric Staal, 53 points. What a year for him. He's going to be a man that's going to be moved. Patrick Hornqvist, 52 points. Henrik, 49. I feel like, I don't know, should we keep Henrik or not? 5.825 on not a bad contract. Taylor Hall, 43 points. Kapanen, Perron. Guryanov had a good time with us. Everyone else not doing too shabby. McDonagh having a good year. I think we keep McDonagh, Hall, and Henry just to kind of build for the team for the future, right? Henrik Lundqvist, he's been struggling this year. We're also going to have to roll on him to see if he wants to waive his no movement clause or not, which will be kind of a big question if he will want to do that or not. So let's get to doing that one as well. Actually, fuck it. He's 37 years old. He's going to want to play for a playoff team. He's just going to automatically waive it. I'm not even going to spin it because it's going to be taking me forever just to set that shit up. So, everyone is for free. Everyone's ready to go. McDonagh, Hall, and Henrik are the only couple guys that we're going to keep on the team. Everyone else, they're free will. You could go right at them. So, we're going to practically not fucking find a trade, cunt. That's what we want. Don't glitch out on me. Just go to find trade, and that's what we'd like. Okay? All right. Vishanovsky should be ready for next year as well, which will be nice. We'll already have a guy that's nice and young and ready to go. So, players that we would like to trade away. David Perron, first guy. He's going to be the first guy that we're going to try to find a trade for. And they're going to give us trades for players. We need to edit our trade block. That's what we need to do beforehand. And get that all edited and ready to go. Chain block. There we go. So surplus, that means we're giving away. Practically, we're just giving away all of our guys that are 30 years and or 27 above. And that's what we're looking to give away defensively too. We're practically looking to just not revamp the team, rebuild the team. I mean, there's no way to put it. We're an expansion team. We're dog shit. So either way that you look at it, we're dog shit. So we could trade away any of our picks, not our first, but we'll leave it as it is. People that we need tons of current picks and tons of future picks. That's what we're looking for sure. We need all those future picks and all that stuff. We also want future prospects and forwards that are nice and young, 23, from 17 to 23 at least a 4-star. Because the players that we're trading away can give us, actually, we'll go top 9. Go about top 9, because, and then at least if we're trading away one of our worst players, we're not just getting old draft picks. We could get at least a couple top 9 players, and we're not just getting all fucking old shit draft picks. So we'll go with that. And then goaltending as well, we can also use for the future 23. And then boost that up. We only want starting goaltenders. That's all we want. We don't want any other of that bullshit. All right, boys, let's see what we can do with the fine trading. So let's get some trades done. So we said that David Perron was going to be the first guy up, and he certainly will be. For the team. So David Perron, you're going to be the first guy up. Find the trade for David Perron, baby. Should give me a couple deals at least, since it's loading pretty long. So we got a first for the Colorado Avalanche. Shane Bowers for a second and a fourth. Martin Krat, Connor Timmins. It's practically mostly... Man, look at the deals we're getting, man. Holy shit. Tampa Bay's first. Joe Veleno. Jordan McIsaac. Holy crow. Raphael Lavoie. Kailer Yamamoto. I might just pick up Kailer Yamamoto because I love Yamamoto, man. I fucking love Yamamoto, bro. Yeah, we're picking up Yamamoto. I know, it's biased, but Yamamoto is my man. We're going with Yamamoto. Go to the roster moves. Kailer Yamamoto, my boy. Welcome to the fucking Quebec Nordiques, my dude. Welcome to the Quebec Nordiques. You're going to be sent down to the AHL. We're going to call up one of Nikushkin. Sure, you can play on the main roster. Best lines. I mean, I don't give a shit about the lines anymore. Next up, we'll go with Mark Giordano. He will be right next up. Mark Giordano will be the next guy to be traded away from your Quebec Nordiques. We're also going to have to pick up some big salary cap players as well to kind of just balance out everything. So big deal. Tampa. We got a Tampa Bay first, Bregan second. So a lot of fucking trades here from the Detroit Red Wings, but they're not trading away any other first-round draft picks. That's good on them. Edmonton, Evan Bouchard, Philip Broberg, Lasso Thompson. Who's going to give us the best fucking value? Like our best money. Ooh. Lasso Thomas, a first, a third, and a fourth. I like that. You know what? I will do that, Ottawa. I will do that, Ottawa. We'll take Lasso Thompson. And we'll do that big deal with you guys. Lasso Thompson, you're going to be sent down to the AHL. We already got another guy already up for the lineup. So we'll just hit best lines once again. The only thing we really can do right now. Coaching staff once again. Not coaching staff, find a trade. Because we're practically dumping this entire team off. Who else should we go here? Henrik Lundqvist. Yes, Lundqvist, you're up next, buddy. You are up next, Lundqvist. Fuck, I didn't mean to press that button. I meant to press find trade. We'll go with Eric Stahl. Eric Stahl is up next. I'm liking the guys we got. We got Lasso Thompson, Kailer Yamamoto, and a fuck ton of picks. I'm liking that. So Jack Kapaka, second for next year. I'm liking that. So a lot of guys here from Anaheim. Pelche and Dylan Dubé. He's almost all ready to go in the NHL, which I wouldn't mind. Dylan Dubé. I think that's almost like the best selection now. Dylan Dubé, because he's ready to go this year. He's ready to play hockey. He's a French fucking... Sounds like a French name. Dylan Dubé. Come on to the fucking Quebec Nordiques, my man. You're going to be already playing in the lineup probably as well, because I think he's already a pretty high overall. If I'm not... No, he's not. I'm mistaken, but he should only take like a year to develop, and he should be ready to go. So that's good to know. Chandler Stevenson, get your ass called up. We should be able to get a couple more guys out of here. Henrik Lundqvist. I think that's it. Lundqvist is the last and final guy that we're trading away. And also Henrik Lundqvist. So Lundqvist and Lundqvist, we're going to get rid of those two guys. And then we should be all ready to go to finish up the final year. I think we'll pick up the first-round draft pick or something. Tyler Benson would be bad, but we're not going to get anything special, I don't think. Ooh, Philip Broberg. But we're not getting any big picks. I think, yeah, we'll go with that. We'll go with Dallas. Dallas, you could take Patrick Hornquist, and we'll take some random fucking player off you guys. And then goaltending, Lundqvist. Find a trade. We need a goaltender back. Actually, we really don't need a goaltender back. 2 seconds for him. I'll take that. I will take the 2 seconds for sure. All right, boys, there we are. We're all ready to go. We need to call up a forward at least, and Chris Stewart, and also call up a goaltender, Victor Fast. And we are all good to go for another year here with the Quebec Nordiques. Not another year, but to finish the year off, we got to do that. Because period cap, and then I'd rather have him there, and then that should be all good to go. Defensively, practically just the way that it is. So, Quebec Nordiques, you're looking a bit rough, but we're young, we're developing, and, I mean, we're not looking too bad. I mean, you got rid of Henrik Lundqvist, which is good. You got a shit ton of draft picks. I mean, the picks that we got for this upcoming season, it's going to be at a ridiculously long draft, and I'm really excited about it. Because I've never had a draft like, I mean, the Chicago Blackhawks, we never really have any more drafts because we have too many fucking... we have to do too many trades, but you have 3 first-round draft picks, our pick, the Dallas Stars, and then the Ottawa Senators. We have 4 second-round draft picks, the Chicago Blackhawks, ours, Detroit, and Washington's. You got 4 third-round picks. You got a couple fourths, a lot of fifths. And then going into next year, we're not looking too bad on picks either for next year. We have really changed this team up, and hopefully we can draft really well coming into this year. I mean, hopefully, you take a look at the draft class, right? You go after one of these guys, you got to think you're either getting Lafreniere, Berkowitz, Yulivalov, Punarov, Raymond, Lundell. I want to get 2 of these guys, right? I want to be 2 picks in the top 10. One so we can get a defenseman, and one so we can get a fucking franchise centerman. That's what I want to do for this team. I want to focus on that. So, let's get to it. Let's get to the end of the season. We'll do a whole year recap of the team, and then we will take a look at everything as well. We'll take a look where we'll be drafting. Hopefully, we can bail for a nice pick. We'll have to see how bad the Quebec Nordiques do with everyone being traded off and everything like that. Look at that huge trade. Cal Palmieri going to Nashville. Mike Hoffman going to Anaheim. Anaheim is really loading up. Zizekas. Ooh. No, I'm going to have to sadly decline that deal. I'm going to have to decline it. So I would like to keep everyone that we have right now. So hopefully we can bail hard for some good. I mean, we're not going to be. Ooh, fuck. We're winning games here, boys. What is going on? What is going on here, boys? We should not be winning games. We got to be losing. We're going to have a top 10 pick. I'm pretty sure of it. We're not going to have the best top 10 pick in the world, but we're going to have pretty sure I'm going to have a top 10 pick. So Henrik there, Lowry can stay there, Zizekas can move up there, Nikushkin, how well is he? Yeah, not bad. Not bad since being put in the lineup. Another win there against the Chicago Blackhawks. Come on, boys. We got to start losing some fucking games here, boys. I fucking made the team worse for a reason. So we could lose fucking games, man. Colin Fullen's back in the lineup. We could just keep Cunnington in the lineup. That's fine. Oh, never mind. That's fine by me. Jake McCabe's in the lineup anyways. He's back. Jake McCabe. There we go. Put you in the lineup. Taylor Hall, Henry Guryanov. Guryanov's getting better and better every day. He's probably the best developing player that we've had yet. Lost there. Can we consistently start losing games, or are we just going to keep going back and forth? Like, what the fuck is going on here? There we go. Starting to lose some consecutive games right now, which is what we would like to see, because we don't want to be in a playoff position right now, man. We really do not want to be in a playoff position. It's like the one thing that we're dreaming about right now is not being in the playoffs. Big 2 losses there. That's what I'm talking about, boys. Just keep gaining these losses. There we go. A loss here against there. Oh, we get a win. A loss here against the Boston Bruins. Yes, we do. Big losses coming in for the Quebec Nordiques. There we go. And can we lose? Fuck. We win the last game of the year, but that's okay. I guess we send the fans home with a great pleasure as we beat the St. Louis Blues. 70 points for Henrik. What a year for that guy, and that's why we kept him for a reason, because I knew he would be definitely a big producing player. So where are we? Oh my god, I can't speak. Where did we finish? Oh, look at that. Fucking top 3. That is perfect. So we have a fucking clear-cut chance of getting Alexis Lafreniere right now. Not clear-cut, but a huge chance to get him. Taylor Hall, what a year for him. 69 points. He had 38 goals. He's going to be our future guy. I want him on the team for as long as he can. We need to make this team as a playoff team as quick as we can. We have a lot of building pieces, and Henrik, Hall, Gurionov had a great year this year. Nikushkin, I mean, the time that he spent with the team, he was pretty damn good. I mean, not the greatest, but if we could develop into him to some half-decent guy. McDonagh, we have him as a great defenseman. We're not looking too bad defensively. I mean, you do need a goaltender for the future, but we could worry about that much later on. But we're not looking like the worst team in the world. And that was a good season. Like, Henrik and Taylor Hall really did good. I'm really happy with the way that they played. We'll take a look at the progress reports for future players. I don't think we really had very many future players in the first place, but we'll take a look at all that here now. I mean, Yakubov popped right up. Forsbacka Carlson. You got Dylan Dubé. All these 3 guys. You got fucking Kailer Yamamoto, Lasso Thompson. Dylan Dubé is all ready to go. He's 4th line ready. Kailer Yamamoto, he's depth. Vishanovsky. Legit, we're going to have Vishanovsky, Yamamoto, and Dylan Dubé, and maybe Forsbacka Carlson, all ready for next year. We already have a pretty fucking young team. If we go into this draft really strong, and we draft really good, I honestly think this Quebec Nordiques team is going to be a team to be feared about for the next couple years to come with. I love Kailer Yamamoto for one thing, is because he's such a nice player, and sometimes he comes either really good or he's just this perfect depth piece for your team. Like, he can play anywhere on your lineup and be a perfect player. Also, he's just playing so great for the Edmonton Oilers right now. I'm in absolute love with Kailer Yamamoto right now. I love the kid. He's so good at playing hockey, man. Just fantastic. I love him. Absolutely fucking love him. All right, so Burnaby, I think they made it into playoffs. That's why the simulation's going, and the reason why they're still getting shit going. Ottawa Senators, they're your Stanley Cup fucking champions somehow. I don't know how. I guess us giving them a couple players helped out a lot, but we didn't really give them too much. Quebec Nordiques, they stayed 3rd overall. The New Jersey Devils pop all the way up to 2nd in Chicago. They moved from 2nd to 1st, so congratulations on them. The New Jersey Devils, they move way up. So it looks like we're not going to get Alexis Lafreniere, but we're going to get 3rd overall, which, I mean, I'm not going to complain about. I'm really not going to complain about. I really don't need to worry about any of that shit. Quebec, did we have anybody retire? Nope, we're good on that part. Scouts, we have a couple new scouts. Continue simming. Here we are, draft. Okay. So let's take a look at the draft board, see what we got for picks. We got a fucking shit ton. So we're picking 3rd, 25th, and 32nd. So those are our picks that we have this upcoming draft. So I wouldn't mind combining a lot of our picks to go for another top 10 pick. I wouldn't mind doing that because you take a look at the draft class here. What are we looking at, right? So you got Alexis Lafreniere, Punomarov. I don't know what we're looking at in him. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what we're looking at in him because we didn't scout him. So we should have, but that's okay. So we know what we're looking at in Andrei Univalov and in Katie Berkowitz. So Univalov, he's a perfect defensive defenseman, NHL ready guy. I don't know. It's going to be really tough because I would like another guy that we can go after. Quinton Byfield, Anton Lundell. We don't need another goal scorer. So we have Gurionov and fucking Hall. We don't need another goal scorer. But I wouldn't mind Cole Perfetta, Lundell, Byfield, any of those guys. Playmaker would definitely be a guy that we would look at. But really, we're looking at those top 10 picks, man. This is a huge draft for us right now. And we're going to be really looking at those guys for sure. Later on in the later draft, Davis Carlson maybe wouldn't be a bad guy to pick up for the 18th pick. Goldman, there's a guy there. Petrov, 25th overall. That's where we are supposed to be picking with the 25th selection. Jake Neighbors is apparently supposed to be really good. Jamie Drysdale is always good. So we have a couple picks that we can go and do with. In the next video, guys, we're going to have a fantastic episode. We are really going to change this team up. We did a lot of changes in the last episode, but just wait until the next one. But for right now, guys, thank you guys for watching. I'm going to sign off now. Thank you guys. very much for watching, and I'll see you guys all in the next video. Adios, amigos.